Well, let's discuss the matter at hand. The omission of the Labour Party candidates in the by-election has stirred quite a controversy. I would like to ask, do you think that your internal party leadership crisis is taking a toll on the party that has influenced this decision by INEC?
Thank you so much. Definitely there is no family or group of people that crisis do help. Crisis in every ramification has a way of impeding success and sustainable growth in every organization. The crises that have lingered, I must tell you, have affected the progress of the Labour Party in terms of a lot of things that we planned out to do as a political party. And the recent one being the rascality that is coming out from the Independent National Electoral Commission. Because this is not the first time INEC is doing this part. INEC have done it severally, and it didn't go well with them because eventually they have to be called to order. INEC does not have the powers to choose leadership for every political party in Nigeria. The same way court says that they don't have the jurisdiction, they don't have the power. INEC don't have the power. What they do is they regulate. And in regulation, it's not a strict regulation, it's an advisory regulation. INEC government activities is not done with verbal explanation. It does with correspondences. At what point, the question should be, at what point did INEC fail to recognize the party leadership? Or is it that if anybody wakes up tomorrow and goes to agitate in INEC, and INEC will begin to listen to those people without following due process? In every leadership, there are processes, there are procedures. Even if the tenure of a particular leadership is about to elapse, something must happen before that tenure elapses. Those things that must happen in the case of political parties, including conducting a convention, which everybody that is in leadership knows that that is the only way that his position will be sustained. That convention was conducted. Nobody challenged it in court. INEC, on their own, they could explain to Nigerians why they didn't attend that convention. I'm even aware that they collected their flight tickets from the Labour Party for that convention. They accepted it. They promised that they would be there, but eventually we didn't see them. And the party moved on. And let me tell you, one thing with political parties is that it's a party. People must agree to work together. It must not be in the hand of an individual. It must not be left in the hand of courts. That is why the Labour Party maintains that our candidate in this forthcoming election must be on the ballot. Because you cannot say because of internal crisis. At what point did you now begin to say there is internal crisis? There must be a leadership there's no vacuum in leadership. Okay. And till today, till this moment, they still have Barrister Julius Abure on their portal as national chairman. So they must continue to do business with Barrister Julius Abure until they tell Nigerians otherwise. Okay.
Now, let's put some records straight. You mentioned two things I would like you to respond to. One, you said INEC collected flight tickets from the Labour Party. I need you to explain that. INEC that ought to regulate and oversight is collecting flight tickets from a political party ought to regulate is a question I need you to explain further. Then the other one is, INEC did not reject your candidates. INEC only said the list submitted by a leader that is in question cannot be accepted. I think so. It's in a way affected your candidate, but it's not the candidate that is the issue. It is who signed that list. To INEC, there's a court judgment, the Supreme Court judgment, that does not recognize that person. So I like you to put those two records.
One, when I say that INEC received flight ticket, the party is a political party that can help to facilitate INEC attendance to that convention.
INEC has its own.
They have their own, but party has a PR. Party can do PR. Party can even buy ticket for the whole media people to attend their convention. It's not a crime. But I'm trying to make you understand that the party did all they could do to make sure that INEC was there. Their rooms, accommodations were provided for. It's not a crime for us to help as an organization, facilitate, make people that are coming to participate in our convention feel comfortable. It's not a crime anywhere in the world. So that is by the way, and it's not a subject of conversation, national conversation. The main point is that INEC is saying that the person that submitted a list is not recognized by them, and that the Supreme Court judgment. Can any lawyer in this country come out and give explanation of that Supreme Court judgment to where the court have said, Abure, you are no more the chairman? The question should be, did the person, Nenade Osman, did he even ask the court to declare her a national chairman of Labour Party? Nenade Osman, from day one, never asked the court to declare her national chairman of Labour Party. And if she does that, the court would have thrown it out. What the woman asked the court is that, does the court have jurisdiction to entertain this matter? And court say we don't have jurisdiction to entertain this matter. So does that now confer leadership of a political party to someone that just want to come from the window? No. So if INEC can just help Nigerians, and this is why I feel this is rascality in the highest order. This judgment was given on 4th of April 2025. On 5th of April, Labour Party conducted a governorship primary in Anambra State, if you can remember. INEC supervised that primary that produced our next governor in Anambra State, Dr. George Moralo. Do you know that at some point, we were finding it difficult to communicate with INEC. They almost refused to give us the code for nomination. But eventually, on the last day, we were called from the same INEC. The same Abure was called by INEC, this is a month ago, to come and collect a nomination code. So Julius Abure nominated a candidate that is running an election just a month ago. Julius Abure nominated the governorship candidate in Anambra State. A month after, the same INEC is now saying they will not recognize the same nomination made by the same man. Does he not paint a picture of impunity? Does he not paint a picture of manipulation of the highest order? Does he not paint a picture of inefficiency? Does he not paint a picture that INEC chairman Mahmoud, I will not confer this to all the staff in INEC, but I believe that the INEC chairman, who has been given the role to manage that institution that is supposed to be a referee, have continuously changed the goalpost at the middle of the game. This happened in 2023. INEC chairman changed a lot of goalposts at the middle of the game. And now again, INEC chairman is now dealing directly with aspirant. Is it done anywhere? Do we have independent candidates? What the roles that political parties are supposed to be playing? INEC chairman is now letting candidates of a political party, nominated by a political party, they are now interacting with political party. Is it not impunity?
Well, it's quite interesting the points that you're pointing out.